All right, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to go over how I made $707.58 taking Nasdaq shorts, how you can do the same, how I analyze the markets, and how I'm going to do this again going forward. So pretty much starting out on the 4 hour, and I call this out on my Discord again every day. I've been calling it out. I have about a 90% win rate calling out the daily buys, probably even more to be honest. So if you want daily buys help, be sure to join that. Either way, coming into the day was about, we were inside this leg right here. It was about halfway through. So what do we see? Obviously, we're trending down. There's absolutely nothing telling us that we want to go higher. So on the 4 hour, our last CISD is to the downside all the way up here, specifically on this candle over here. On the 1 hour, once again, we're also clearly trending downward. So next, I want to see what are my draws on liquidity. Based off of this, market opened right here. So we had London highs all the way up here, but we're not bullish, and it was like 300 points away. So what did I see? I just knew that we are gonna want to come and take out the most recent lows that we made. So market opened right here. The most recent lows. This is the actual market open. Market opened right here. The most recent lows were here. So I knew we are going to want to come out and take the most recent intermediate lows, which is what we did right away. There was no entry here. So I just wanted to see a retrace, a tap into a gap, and for us to proceed lower, which is exactly what I said in my Discord. I wanted to see a retrace, tap into a gap, and proceed lower. So I marked out some of the gaps. And the first gap that we had was a 5-minute, which was right here. So I wanted to see a retrace, a strong retrace, and then a rejection. So what did we get? We got our retrace. We hit the 0.786 level. We tapped it. We started to come back down. We filled in this 5-minute. From there, I wanted to see an inversion. What else did we get off the 5-minute? We got a wick right here, proving that we wanted to go lower. So after that wick, I want to see the highest time frame inversion, which happened to be this 2-minute gap right here. However, we started to move really swiftly through this gap. So after we tapped the 5-minute, we started to move really fast through this 2-minute gap. So this 2-minute gap actually closed right here. However, I actually entered after the first because we inversed this gap, we inversed this gap, and we also had a 1-minute CISD, which was enough confluence for me to know that we wanted to proceed lower. And honestly, I didn't want to risk this candle running all the way through here and going all the way through my break even before I even had a chance to enter. So as soon as this 1 minute closed, I entered right here, stops on the candle high, and then TP was at like some daily lows from a while ago, like right here. I only did about half worst today because it was a Friday. Fridays are statistically my worst day, statistically every prop firm trader's worst day. So that's how I made around 700 bucks on like 5 accounts. It was barely any profit, but profit is profit, so good enough for me. 700 bucks, 5 accounts. Nice way to end off the week. Keep going.